Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NXT TakeOver Double Bill. That's right, NXT TakeOver Double Bill. It is a big one. It's TakeOver Insurrection from the UK brand and TakeOver Vengeance Day from the American brand. So this is a big one. We're doing Volta and Tyler Bate for the NXT UK title. That should be fantastic. We're also doing Adam Cole versus Roderick Strong inside a steel cage, as well as Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle for the NXT Championship. That's not all, though. The North American Championship on the line and a ladder match between Gargano and Dunn. This could be something special, so don't miss out. Let's do this. NXT UK TakeOver Insurrection first. Whew. NXT UK TakeOver Insurrection kicks off with a video package with some of the biggest stars who are available tonight. We'll get more on that in a moment. 56 rated, that's fine. The opening match is a 6-man elimination match. Now, let's talk. So, it was supposed to be a 15-man battle royal. Now, let's shoot here. We're shooting. Progress and Rev Pro have shows on the same night, and I didn't know this. And I guess I assumed that maybe people would care more about NXT UK, but no. Apparently they don't. So Trent Seven's not here. Dave Mastiff's not here. Chris Brooks is not here. The Ojmo is not here. The Welsh Dragons are not here. So this NXT UK TakeOver card has been butchered. Not butchering the blade, just butchered. So we're having to come up with something else. So what we're going to say in storyline is that there were travel issues, so the 15-man battle royal is off. Instead, there's a 6-man elimination match, and the winner gets an NXT United Kingdom Championship opportunity this week on NXT UK. That's this week. So that's this match. So Noam Dar, Scotty Davis, Tyson T-Bone, Mark Coffey, Mansoor, and Drake Maverick were in the match. And the winner is Scotty Davis. The young Irish babyface gets a big win here, the biggest win of his career in a way. 34 from Noam Dar, 34 from Davis, 31 from Tyson. The best of the lot, Drake Maverick with a 57, 44 from Mark Coffey, 24 from Mansoor. We gave this time, and we probably gave it a bit too much time, but it got us a 40. It could have been worse, but I'll take it. Scotty Davis gets the win. Scotty Davis has a title opportunity on Thursday. Move on. Right, afterwards he cut a promo, and he says it doesn't matter who wins tonight, whether it's Volta or Tyler Bate, because he is the ultimate underdog, and on Thursday he will surprise and shock the world. 31. Okay. Tyler Bate cut a promo on Volta for 64, talking about their past and talking about how he now knows what it takes to beat Volta, the ring general. He knows exactly what it takes, and he's going to do it. And tonight he's going to become the first ever 2-time NXT United Kingdom champion. We'll see. 64. Good promo from Tyler Bate. Kylie Ray cut a promo on Julia ahead of their 2 out of 3 falls match. That also got a 63. Hyping that matchup. You can see we're killing for time, can't you? And then after that, it is the NXT Women's Tag Team title match. The NXT UK Women's Championship match. It's 2 out of 3 falls. Kylie Ray versus Julia. 2 top baby faces on the brand. Julia really has been boosted lately. Kaylee Ray has been holding the title since August of 2019. Nobody has been able to beat her. Toni Storm, no. Piper Niven, no. Ginny, no. None of them have been able to beat Kaylee Ray. Can Julia get the job done? So it's for your NXT UK Women's title. Your winner. And still NXT United Kingdom Women's Champion 31. So we gave it 30 minutes because of time, and he only got a 31. So that's really not good. 41 for Kaylee Ray, 39 from Julia. But let's talk about the finish. So Julia gets the first fall, shocks Kaylee Ray, gets a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Now Kaylee Ray's starting to show a bit of desperation with a championship on the line. So Kaylee Ray, she can start working the match as a heel at this point for me, in terms of in the match. Kaylee Ray starts working away and does get the second fall. She gets a clean victory for the second fall, but time is starting to tick and tick and tick, and Kaylee Ray is starting to feel it. She's starting to show the exhaustion, and she just can't quite put Julia away. Then Julia gets a schoolgirl roll-up, and this close to winning the NXT United Kingdom Championship. So Kaylee Ray knows what needs to be done. Kaylee Ray cheats to win. It says ropes for leverage. You could even go as far as to say there's a ref bump and a steel chair shot. But Kaylee Ray, underhanded tactics, retains the championship, and Julia will not be happy. We'll build on that. Okay, let's talk about the NXT Tag Team titles then. So you can see here we did the Prestige versus A-Kid and Killian Dane, with the Prestige retaining the tag team titles. But I hear you. Where are the Welsh Dragons? Well, as I said earlier, shoot, they're not here. In storyline, what we're going to say is that they've been found in the parking lot, bloodied and attacked. They are not ready to go. But the NXT UK management have found a replacement, and that replacement is A-Kid and Killian Dane. So they'll go out and have a good match, and it was a good match. 54, helped by the fact you've got three top workers in there like Eddie Dennis, Joe Hendry, Killian Dane, A-Kid 35, not bad at all. So yeah, really good stuff. And 54, Prestige win again. And this match with the Welsh Dragons is pushed on and on and on and on. Right. After that, we did a triple threat match. We needed another match on the card, so we did this, a women's triple threat match, and the winner gets an NXT United Kingdom Women's Championship match in the future. And as you can see, in the biggest win of her career, Xia Brookside has done it. Xia Brookside has a title opportunity in the future. The very, very young women's wrestler who really is not expected to beat the likes of Martina and Piper Niven, but she has. She's done it. 27, Piper Niven suffered an injury. Great. 30 from Xia, 34 Martina, 31 Piper Niven. So Xia Brookside has a future title opportunity. Right. Volta had a promo ahead of the main event. Sorry, Xia Brookside could have promoted Kaylee Ray there, 33, talking about how she's got a title opportunity, as I just said. So we'll move on from that. Volta cut a promo on Tyler Bate for 72. Wow. So this pay-per-view, well, it's been a train wreck so far. I'm not going to lie. It's not gone well. But it is a one-match show in a lot of ways. So Volta and Tyler Bate is one match that I would trust to hold a show together. It's for the NXT United Kingdom Championship. Volta has held the belt for nearly 2 years, since April of 2019, when he dethroned Pete Dunne in New York at NXT TAKEOVER. Since then, the men have stood up and have been put down. Tyler Bate has been put down amongst them. But tonight he has another opportunity to come back. Tonight he is ready. And as he said earlier tonight, he wants to be the NXT United Kingdom champion for the second time. The first ever two-time champion. Will he get the job done? Let's find out. Your winner. And after 28 minutes of hard hitting action, of back and forth action, of chops and power slams and bop and bangs and anything you can think of, your winner and still NXT United Kingdom champion, Volta. 28 minutes, the Golden Bomb did the business. His 11th defense of the title, and still he holds on. Still the Ring General stands tall and leads NXT UK. Nobody can stop him right now, and nobody is trying more than Tyler Bate. But Tyler Bate could not get the job done. He was this close on so many occasions. This is a Tyler Bate that has learned from his previous mistakes. But this is Volta. This is the Ring General. He does not care for underdog stories. He does not care for fan favourites. All he cares about is the respect that he earns from being in those 4 ropes. Let's talk about this match, by the way. A 74. My God. For NXT UK, a 74. Gentlemen, you are gods in this division. Wow, 74. 77 from Volta, really carried it. 68 from Tyler Bate, oh, not bad at all. Great chemistry. I told them to have an epic match. Well, they've done their best there. They've done their absolute best. That gives us a 66 rated NXT UK. Now, you look at 66 and you go, that's not great. But this is NXT UK. That is bloody brilliant. Okay, NXT TAKEOVER, Vengeance Day, not UK, kicks off, well, not quite kicks off, because we're going to do a couple of dark matches, pre-show matches, that I believe do not count towards the show, so I'm not counting them in storyline, but I thought I'd let you see them, because this is a hell of a way to kick it off. A 72 rated match between the Rascals and the Undisputed Era. Wow, this is a match we need to do. Tell you now, this is a match we need to do. 57 from Trey Miguel, 72 from Desmond Xavier, 70 from Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish 67. Wow, great match. Very good. Right, after that we did a women's fatal 4-way match for a 51. This is pretty good. Candice LeRae the best of the lot. Shotzi Blackheart the worst. Crazy Mary Dobson did pretty well with a 48 too. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So now we move on. Now we move to the best part of TakeOver. And that is a Johnny Gargano match, if we're being honest. Let's see what it does. Before that, we did have a hype video for it. We're kicking off the show with a ladder match for the North American Championship. Pete Dunne actually beat Gargano for the title, if you remember, back in November. Since then, Gargano has been hunting for another opportunity. He not managed to get the job done. This is, in theory, his last shot. But if you corner a dangerous animal, he will come out fighting, and Gargano will come out fighting. These two have talked about redefining the ladder match. Will they do it? Your winner and still NXT North American Champion for a 76, big man, bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne retains the title. He put in a 71, but the 86 from Gargano was stellar again. Johnny TakeOver coming to the fore. What a match to kick us off. Got the crowd buzz in. Now Pete Dunne holds on to the title once again. We did a backstage promo ahead of the next match. Cameron Grimes, that's right, money man Cameron Grimes cutting a promo, and he's listing all the things that Pentagon Jr. is going to have to do in the next month as his employee when Grimes beats Pentagon Jr. tonight. He's talking about all the toilets and all the businesses that he now owns that need cleaning, and he's going to have to use his fingers to do it because Cameron Grimes does not pay well either, I would have thought. Cameron Grimes. Right. Grimes and Pentagon Jr. If Pentagon Jr. wins, he gets £100,000 from Cameron Grimes. But if Cameron Grimes wins, Pentagon Jr. will be his employee for a month. Who is going to come out embarrassed? Well, yeah, Cameron Grimes comes out embarrassed. But a 71 rated match here. Really good. Pentagon Jr. wins with a top rope styles clash. Will you stop that, Pentagon Jr.? You will kill someone. That is not on. 68 from Penta, 58 from Cameron Grimes, and the heel that loses here. It was the obvious one. Some people who watch the streams may know, but this was supposed to be Pentagon Jr. versus Timothy Thatcher, but Thatcher is not quite back from injury, so we had to have Grimes in his place. But a good match, very good match. Afterwards, we did the angle with Cameron Grimes trying to escape, but Pentagon Jr. not letting it happen, and Grimes having to hand over the money, embarrassed and not happy about it, and forced to hand over the money. The embarrassment of the cocky heel. That's what we did here. 68. Pretty damn good. Right. I believe next up is a match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Your winner and new NXT Tag Team Champions, 60 rated match, and the North have won the tag team titles. It's a little low if you ask me. Josh Alexander sustained a retracted index finger. What does that even mean? I have no idea. 57 from Bronson Reed, 61 from Dijakovic, 68 from Alexander was the best. Viking Raiders did well. War Raiders, sorry. Ethan Page gets the win for his team. The North have come to NXT. They've dominated NXT, and they are now your NXT Tag Team Champions. Wow, 60, fine. It could be better, but you need a come down match now and again. The main headline, though, comes after the match when William Regal comes out onto the stage and makes an announcement for a 71 rate segment. He comes out and says, what a win that is for the North. And the North are now at the top of the mountain. There to be shot down. Let's shoot them down with class, shall we? Let's shoot them down with a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The tournament returns to NXT, and it returns next week. 8 teams are involved, and the winners of the Classic will get themselves a tag team title opportunity at our next NXT takeover at WrestleMania weekend. So 71 for the segment. We're setting stuff up for the future, and it should be very, very, very funky. That's Dusty Rhodes would probably say. Right, video hyping Adam Cole from Roderick Strong for 51. This is a steel cage match. Now, this is a match that not many people thought they'd ever see. This is the Undisputed Era have fully and truly exploded. Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish turned their back on Adam Cole and joined up with their new leader, Finn Balor. Adam Cole has not forgotten that. Adam Cole is out for revenge. He's beaten Kyle O'Reilly, he's beaten Bobby Fish, but there's one man who stands left from the original 4, and that man is Roderick Strong. So they are going to be fighting inside a steel cage. This will be brutal. This will be violent. And it's all about what NXT really is about. So let's see what it does. Cole and Strong gets us a 76. Wow. Bring in the big time. Adam Cole, 81. 61 for Roderick Strong. And Adam Cole gets the win. A pinfall inside the cage. Fine. The flying crossbody. Okay. But Adam Cole beats Roderick Strong. So he's beaten Kyle O'Reilly. He's beaten Bobby Fish. And he's beaten Roderick Strong. 76. Very, very, very good. Okay, you'll notice I've blocked off the screen because I thought there would be a thing in between the next matches. There wasn't, so I didn't want to reveal it too much. But the next match is for the NXT Women's Championship. Tegan Knox versus Dakota Kai, and the winner will be champion. But if Tegan Knox loses, she will no longer be part of NXT. Let's get to it then. Your winner and new NXT Women's Champion. We've crowned a new tag team titles. We've crowned a new women's champion too. Tegan Knox has risen to the top of the mountain. She's finally slayed her former friend who betrayed her. This is a long-running storyline, and we finally pulled the trigger. 57 from Dakota Kai, 53 from Tegan Knox. Gets us to 61. That's fabulous. Great chemistry too. Tegan Knox wins the NXT Women's Championship, and it is fully deserved if you ask me. Wow, very good. Right, we have one more match, and it will be the main event. But before we get to it, we're going to show what a big deal the NXT Women's title change means. So we're going to have the faces come out and lift Tegan Knox up on her shoulder. Yeah, you get the drill. It's all good. Right, let's move on to the main event. I've blocked off the screen again because there's meant to be a video. There's not a video. But the next match is for the NXT Championship. It's Finn Balor against Matt Riddle. These guys have fought on TakeOver before. Matt Riddle has beaten Finn Balor on TakeOver before, but since then, Balor's won the title and has been on a roll of his life. The winner and still NXT champion Finn Balor for a 79. The main event has done well as well. 77 from Riddle. Outperformed Balor, so that is really interesting. But Balor wins. Post-match, Balor's celebrating with the title. When out on the stage comes Adam Cole, and Adam Cole just points at Finn Balor and does the gun salute that Balor usually does. Adam Cole making it clear he is coming for Finn Balor. Right, that gives us, let's end this. That gives us a 77 rated NXT TakeOver. That's very good. I'm interested to see where that comes because that is very good. Every match really was great. The tag title match could have been better. The women's match is great for that women's division. Great cage match. Great main event. The best match on the card was the main event. Good match as well. Thanks for the subscribe. That's or the follow on Twitch. Right in the ears to end the video. Oh, what a takeover in the end. And that's your episode then, ladies and gentlemen. NXT UK TakeOver and NXT TakeOver, despite all the issues that were thrown in our way, pretty damn good in the end. Pretty damn good in the end. The best NXT UK show, no surprise. I don't think we'll beat it. I don't think we'll beat that main event. I'll be surprised if we do. But it was amazing. And it's the last takeover for them. So that's very good to see. And NXT TakeOver was fabulous too. And we're setting stuff up for the future. There's just 6 weeks to go in this save, which means we're 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. We're 6 weeks away from NXT TakeOver, whatever we decide to call it. So we got to get through Elimination Chamber and then we're on to the big one. But if you're wondering what's happening afterwards, well, I'm going to throw back to Kyle from the previous times, who's going to explain it all for you right now because you have got a choice to make. See you later. So as many people may know, this save is only going until WrestleMania, which means we have to start looking ahead. And when I look ahead, I'm going to give you three options. I've narrowed it down to three options, three saves I'd like to play. So you guys get to choose what we do next. There will be a poll in the description below. And here are your options. Right, number one is the WWF, or it will be WWE, which is what I'd call them, from 1993, and in specific, the first ever Monday Night Raw. We're going to kick off the Monday Night Raw. We're going to turn it into what we want it to be. And it's quite an interesting landscape at the time because it's January 1993, which means the Nature Boy Ric Flair is still in the company. I'd love to try and get him to stay if we do this save. You got Mr. Perfect. You got Bret Hart as WWE champion. You've got Razor Ramon coming up. Taker's there. Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan are still there. Shawn Michaels is on the rise. Marty Jannetty's still there. We could actually do something with him rather than letting him fall by the wayside, potentially, depending on drugs, obviously. But there is a lot of potential with this save. We take it forward and see what difference we do. There's Yokozuna as well. Forgot about Yokozuna. So there's a lot to do, and a new television empire was born with Monday Night Raw. How different could we make it? That is option number one. Now option number two is a different company. It's WCW 1995, and in specific, like I said again, first Monday Nitro. I really am intrigued by a WCW save because I've never been a big fan of WCW in the sense of I've never watched enough of it. So it's completely new ground for me. It's a clean slate. So WCW 1995 could be very interesting as we take the fight to the WWF or the WWE and we see if we can make WCW the number one company in the world. Similar to what they did, but can we do it and can we sustain it? It's potentially an amazing save to do. So if WCW is your thing, vote for number two. And finally, option number three is the most modern option of the lot. It comes from 2010, so still 10 years ago. But we're looking at TNA. Now, TNA, there's a lot of memes about TNA. But at this point, this particular point, it's January 2010, and it looked like TNA were about to have a new start. They had Hulk Hogan coming in, they had Eric Bischoff coming in, and they'd moved to Monday nights. They were going in competition with Monday Night Raw. That sounds scary already. But there's so much to like about this TNA roster at the time. You've got AJ Styles, you've got Bobby Lashley, you've got Samoa Joe in there, Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. There's a lot to like about the roster, and potentially you could turn them into something amazing. It's a different set than I've ever done. It's the most modern one. It's intriguing, though. It is very, very intriguing. So that's your option number 3. Make sure you do vote, and I will probably drop this in every video now until WrestleMania. So, yeah, I'm going to make sure you vote, because the next save is going to be hugely important.